Hey there, plushies! I'm your friend and neighborhood Let's Player, SpiderMwa. Welcome you back to Legend of Kyrandia, the Hand of Fate. As we left off, I finally got the cauldron and other goody stuffies. And now I just, I guess I need to figure out what to do with everything. Where to start from. And also... death? No, she does the same thing as before.
I don't have time to mess with you today. Sometimes I have to be strict.
Yep. Alright. So no deaths so far.
Aren't you gone yet?
We've been gone for a long time, if you didn't notice. Okay, so... Thinking about the stuff that I have already. Where do we start? Let's think about what I could make right away. Pretty much right now, when I think about what I could do, is absolutely freaking nothing. We have a... I mean, we do have a feather. I could get lizard tears. There's feathers as well. And... we have pretty much most of these. I just don't know what the windy woof.
The embers have cooled down. The embers have cooled down.
Did you notice that there's eyes in your cauldron? I don't think that's a good thing.
The embers have cooled down.
Yeah, they're cooled down and I was hoping that I would get them. You know, charcoal. That's not apparently a thing. Okay, so there's nothing we could do here. I was thinking that I could get some coal from there. What I should do is pretty much go back to where we saw that alligator, or crocodile. It's actually a crocodile, not an alligator. Because it is, the lizard tears are crocodile tears, that's what you say. He was crying, or he or she, or they were crying crocodile tears. Those who don't know, crocodile tears is usually just used as a method of saying that they're just faking it. At least that's what I think. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I always thought that when somebody says that they're crying crocodile tears, it means that they're just faking it. Trying to get empathy. When there's nothing wrong with them. Also, death?
I can't help myself. I like living dangerously.
At least he didn't mind. Well, there, an onion for you. I get a feeling...
the crocodile ate the thief.
I get a feeling that he doesn't like onions that much.
I'm definitely not going to drink this.
Yeah, you better not. Reptile tears. This is where we got the sulfur. So we got that. Gotta figure out how to capture some hot air at some point. I mean, pretty much we've got all the stuff for this one, but the windy woof. And we really don't have a spell where we can make gold. Yeah, no spell for gold making. I mean, she's not really an alchemist, she's a potion maker. Hey, a little boat. That's cute. Nice to see lots of different animations happening here. So how do we get these? No, cannot be combined. Also, where would we need a skeleton's key? It's not a skeleton key, it's a skeleton's key. Somebody did point out on Twitter for me that this game is actually a lot harder than the first game. So yippee for that! So I'm gonna be confused at many points. It's been years since I played this, so I don't remember anything about this game, so if I get stuck somewhere, it's not gonna be a big surprise, apparently. I mean, pretty much what they showed me on Twitter was like the manual or guide for this game, and it pretty much just said that this game is gonna be extremely difficult. By the way, now that I think about it, all the embers have cooled off, but I guess she's not picking any of the coal because they haven't cooled off enough. So what if I pour some water on it? Maybe it will cool them off enough to become coal? I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, that's what happens with adventure games. You think out loud. It's a better way of keeping, you know, what you're doing with yourself. Make mental notes with your own voice. It works. Try it. If you ever play an adventure game, just talk out loud when you're doing stuff. Or when you think,
Aren't you gone yet?
When you, like, get ideas and such, just say them out loud to yourself, and you're like, yeah, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Let's try the swamp water. No. No. At least I get to keep the flask. That's good. And I do know when you do this. There, all cleaned out. I just wanted to get rid of the swamp water anyway.
The embers have cooled down. The embers have cooled down. The embers have cooled down.
I would have thought that there would be, you know, coal there.
Here?
That should be us asking you. You're still here? Okay. Now I'm thinking, why did I get rid of the murky water? What did I need the flask for? Hot air. I need to get some hot air. I'm thinking that the flask is where we capture some of that in the hot place. Only way to find out is just, you know, go and do it and see what happens. This is not the place. Okay, mental notes up there. Fair, that's where the crocodile is in. Alright. Righty. See? Talk out loud to yourself, you can keep mental notes. On the crossroads, if you go up, and that's the Toad House, and if you go left, then that's it towards this.
That's hot water.
I would say. But I got a feeling it's gonna cool off very soon if I don't use it right away. Yep, it cooled off already. That refreshing water. I wonder if it even works as hot air, because it's hot water.
I don't want to lose this. Phew! Phew! Phew!
Could you move away from the flask so I can actually pick it up?
This steam is good for my complexion.
Is steam really good for your complexion? I would really think that actually it wouldn't be that good for your complexion, but what do I know? I don't know.
That's hot water.
Well, let's put the hot water in here. So we got hot water now. What else did I need? Feather of Snipe. Wesley?
That tickles. That tickles. That tickles.
That seems to have worked. And red leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Where am I gonna find red leather? We haven't seen anything completely red around here. Still need to get rid of that freaking snake. Of a rat. I know what I'm talking about. How do we get rid of a stupid rat? Almost called it a snake again. Why do I keep thinking of a snake? It's a rat in the front of us. It's not. This is not King's Quest V. It's not a poison snake. Would you like a blueberry?
Thank you, but giving me food or drinks won't get you a free ride.
You're welcome. I hope I didn't need 2 blueberries for something. If I did, I'm just gonna load the earlier save. Get back in there. All these living creatures, magical creatures in your magical little cauldron. You really should take care of that. I mean, it seems like there's an infestation going on in there. Is there anything I could use around here? Would you like some sulfur?
What do you want?
It's not what I want. It's what you want.
If it's not cheese, I don't want it. If it's not cheese, I don't want it.
Picky. Where the heck am I gonna find some cheese? Cheese! There's no cheese. Anybody got any idea? I get the feeling that I should play this with a walkthrough. This seems like an impossible game otherwise. I mean, who knows?
The swamp is beautiful.
It's got pretty colors. I mean, it feels like there's gonna be a lot of hidden spots, like where I found the spell book and the cauldron. They were all hidden. So who knows how many hidden spots there are in the game. I mean, that's not a good design for an adventure game, that you hide items in not so obvious places.
I wonder if the roots grow straight. That's twisted.
Well, I got some gnarly bark. I didn't realize that I could actually pick that up. Okay, I got myself a new item. Is that the red leather? So I can make flying shoes? I mean, nothing says like a gnarly bark or anything here.
I've walked far enough.
No. You're gonna walk another 500 miles. For sure.
In my cauldron, I have some gnarly bark, a feather, some hot water. That's twisted. Hey, the bark on this branch is still moving.
I still wonder if that doesn't seem to be the spell that I wanted. Warm water placed.
A little too warm for my tastes.
So that wasn't the spell that I was looking for.
I can't believe they make soup out of these things. I can't believe they make soup out of these things.
Don't tell me that I used the feather and now I can't get it back. Because that definitely was not the spell I was going for. I mean, there's what? Hot air, feather of snipe, and red leather. So then that's not leather.
I can't believe they make soup out of these things.
Can I get another feather, please? I wonder if
I can't believe they
Yeah, I
make soup
can't
out
get
of
another
these
feather.
things.
Great. I'm just gonna have to load. But apparently, if you use an item, you won't get it back. So you have to be really careful with your items. Great design. Anyway. At least now I know that I can get the swamp water, you know, drained. Just put it in there and drain it. I can get that, and I can...
This swamp is full of corners.
That might be a joke, but I don't know it. But I'm gonna use a walkthrough next time. I have to. I can't figure anything out in this game. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you'll have a little waffle. Hopefully you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, day, noon, early evening,
Easy to get
late
lost.
night. That's pretty much all I can think of. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye!